Every house in this world has one thing in common. They were all built using mouse and keyboard. But what if they weren't? What's the worst possible controller I could build a house with? Yeah, I have no idea if this can be possible or not, but let's get into it and find out. All right, let's get started here. I have no idea what I'm gonna build. I don't want to build just the same like generic medieval house, you know what I mean? But I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to build with this. I think the plan here is we get like a bit of a warm-up house. So we just kind of feel out the controls, build something not too crazy, you know, just pretty simple, and we'll get on with an actual like large scale build here because I'm not sure I'm gonna do this. I need a bit of a warm-up, you know. Sorry if the controller is really loud, by the way. I don't think there's anything I can do with that. How do I scroll? Can I scroll? Oh, other one. Okay. All right. So let's start with the foundation here. For some reason I can't make this go any faster, but this button scrolls. So that'll be fun. All right. So we're gonna block. First block placed on the guitar. This is generational. All right. Let's Okay. This is so fun. Having the time of my life. Okay, wait a minute. Making a quick just box here. We'll texture this foundation in a second. Wow, what a beautiful work of art I got here. Let's put a couple of these around. And we'll get some stone. I'm gonna do slabs because I don't feel like switching, getting more blocks. Oh no. So it's the first flaw of this controller is I actually don't have enough buttons to go backwards, which is fun. Very fun, even. Okay, now that the foundation layer is done, let's get up here. We're gonna get the walls going. I really wish I had a better way to scroll. For some reason, this is forced to be bound to like the mouse. Like it won't let me change it, so we'll do this. It'll be fine. Just got a quick wall here. Can we crouch, move forward? Oh my god, they're not ready for it. Again, this is the warm-up house. All right, we'll get more advanced with the next one. I just need to learn the controls here for a minute. All right, they can call it for the walls there. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. I'm looking at a roof with mostly, I think, stone brick. Or we could do spruce. Maybe we'll do spruce actually instead because we have a stone brick foundation. I think spruce would look better. Let me extend this foundation out a block. I think it would just kind of look better if it was a bit bigger. Something like that. All right, let's get this roof going. We're going inventory. Some of these here. It's gonna be beautiful. Then we'll just do slabs all the way up. God, this takes so long to scroll through here. Starting to get the hang of this, I think, a little bit here. Boom. Boom. Huge. All right. I think I want some fence gates up here. I also want a window here. Okay. All right, I think with that, we're done. Let's kind of back up here and see what it's looking like. Quick turnaround maneuver. You know what? Honestly, for being built on this terrible guitar right here, kind of a banger. It's kind of a good introduction to this challenge. That took me 20 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of sad, I think. Let's move on to the actual build here. But real quick, before I get into the big house of this video, I just want to quickly go over what buttons I have bound to what on this controller. First up, we got these 5 buttons on the left, going left to right here. First, we have the crouch button. Then we have a left, right, and forward. Then we have space to jump. So those 5 I'm using for movement because I'm used to doing that with my left hand. So I figured it would just kind of make it easier. But then on the right side of the controller, we have a whole different story here. It's honestly a complete disaster. First up, this little D-pad here I used to look around. I just had no better way to do it. Ideally, I'd use the D-pad to move, and then I would be able to go backwards. But then I would have to look around with these 5 buttons, and it would just not work. Next up, we have this button here, which I use to cycle through my hotbar. It's very slow. I can't find a way to speed it up, so that's what we got to deal with. This is forced to be bound to looking up and down for some reason. I can't seem to change it, so that's useless because I already have buttons for that. And these 2 buttons here are for placing and breaking blocks. Left to place, right to break. Pretty simple. And finally, this is to open my inventory. It's a disaster. All right, let's just get on with the build. All right, now that I'm all warmed up and know how to use this amazing controller, I guess we can start with the big house for this video. I sketched out a little plan because I just wanted to have a bit of an idea before I went into it, and I kind of went way too overboard, and then after I finished, I realized I have to build this with a guitar now. So here it is. Obviously, it's not drawn great, but I think you get the idea for it. With this front section, then we have this left section and this right section, all at different heights. And on the right, I think we're gonna have like a sunroom. That's not final yet. Bottom part will be a stone brick foundation. But yeah, left overhang sort of thing, just for a bit of shape. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to building this. I'm not gonna lie. I turned my sensitivity up a little bit, by the way, because it was kind of ridiculous. So let's get some blocks out. I'll start with just stone brick for this foundation, and then we'll kind of go from there. So let's just grab the normal stone brick. Let's get the shape out. I don't know exactly how I want to do this. I don't have anything finalized, basically. It's just kind of a rough plan. But let's... All right. I think it's the best way for me to do this. All right, something like this. So that's this front section here. Yeah. So it looks good, And I think I want this part to be like 2 blocks back. Something like that. We'll do, again, private cross probably. Is that good? I can't count. Okay, beautiful. I think we'll make this one a bit wider, actually. Oh, I fell off. Yeah, I'll make this one a bit wider. We'll do 7 across here. We'll just carry this all the way back. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'll go over here. And yeah, I think what I want to do for this part, if I remember how to jump, I'll be pretty sick. We'll take this back. I think we'll go back 1 farther on this one than the other side, just for a bit of like variation with the depth. So go something like this. This will go 3 over, I think. Huge. I think I want this to go a block farther back than that, maybe. I just don't want anything to be too flat, pretty much. Like, I don't want anything to be lined up perfectly, because that'll just make it look kind of terrible, in my opinion. Should be 5 across, like that. Beautiful. That is the shape for the house that I have in mind here. And I don't think it's gonna be bad. But it's kind of a rough idea here. Now I'm gonna get the heights in for the foundation. I want this front part to be the lowest foundation and just 1 block. How do I drop down again? I keep forgetting how to move. And I want this part over here. How do I, okay, huge. I want this part over here to be too tall. So we'll get that in. And then I want this left part to be 3 tall, I think is what we're gonna do here. So it might look kind of weird, but that's fine. I want this left part to be kind of like a tower, basically. And yeah, that should be the foundation about in. Let's take a step back here, let's see what we think. All right, that's looking good. That's looking pretty good, I think. Bit of imagination, I could already see a banger house coming through here. Let's get some oak out. Do I do oak? I don't know if I want to do oak or not. Let me think on this. I kind of want to go for like a bit more interesting of a block palette for parts of this build. I'm not sure whether to play this block palette like safe or to kind of do a bit of a mix or do some weird stuff with it. I kind of want to do oak with spruce again, kind of like I did with the last build, because I feel like it would look really good on this build, but it might look better if I use more spruce, like spruce walls with dark oak accents, and then some kind of color for the roof, because I don't really want to make a brown roof for this build. I think we go for spruce walls. All right, I'm feeling like spruce right now. So just get all the shapes of the walls in first, because that'll make it a lot easier to kind of just look over. Oops. Look what we're working with here. But yeah, let's just get all the stuff in. And now I gotta sit here for like 5 minutes to get to my spruce. All right. All right, so we're getting there. This is gonna be slabs sort of here. So that's why I don't have like a full point, but that's kind of just vaguely to show where the roofs are going. Let's get this part in. This is gonna be probably 2 blocks taller, I think. I think that's gonna be the final height for that. Sorry if the mouse is like really jittery. This is like kind of a disaster here, honestly. I might like kind of do a mix. Like maybe one of the sides will be like dark oak texture, one will be oak. I'm not entirely sure yet. But those are kind of the 2 parts done. What I want to do here, I want to get, keep forgetting to open my inventory. I just want to get slabs out to kind of just see what shape we're working with there. Where are the slabs at? Right here, huge. Yeah, let's see what kind of shape we're working with. These are not final blocks, by the way. I want to do something with color for the roof because I don't want just a gray and brown house here. Okay. Not sure if I like the like ratio of like foundation to wall, but we'll see. We'll see. We're getting there. I'm getting better at using this, but like it's never gonna feel good. Like, you know what I mean? It's never gonna not feel like I'm playing on a guitar. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. I'm liking the shape. I'm not a fan of the palette particularly, but again, placeholder roof. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I don't know if I like the spruce, honestly. I thought I wouldn't hate the spruce, but I kind of hate the spruce. Whatever, let's just pretend this isn't an issue and just keep building the house. I think it's probably the strat here. I'm having a blast. Almost as much of a blast as you'll have if you join my Discord, discord.gg/rowannn with 2 N's. We got a lot of cool people in there, a lot of interesting individuals, if you will. I got some build channels where you can send your builds, kind of get some feedback on them. It'd be crazy if you joined, you know. also be crazy if you join the Patreon. Patreon, I don't know the URL for that, but it'll be down below. It's pretty cool. Anyway, back to this house. Let's see how this lines up here once I get this slab back in my hand. All right. Yeah, I think I'm liking this shape, just not the palette. We'll see. We'll see. I think that foundation on the left is a bit too high too, but whatever. We'll see. Let's get these stairs out, finish up getting the shape kind of visualized here and see what I think of it. Placing upside down stairs is probably gonna be a nightmare in this. I'm not looking forward to that. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. I like that shape. I do like the shape. Yeah, I don't like the blocks like at all. I think I got an idea for this block palette, but it's kind of like gonna be like a trust the process sort of moment, you know? But I think it'll end up looking really good. I thought about that for ages, by the way. Like, I've just been standing here like staring at this. I think I want to do wool. I just think it's like still a neutral color, but it's bright. My God, bro, we're finally done. It took forever, all for like 10 seconds in the edit, but whatever. Oh, let's fly back. I keep forgetting how to fly, so I feel like my hands are just kind of moving back and forth, but I'm liking that a lot more already. And now that we have like kind of nice, just like white slate here, I could kind of think of a more creative color to use for the roof. Maybe something like blue or red. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I think it's just gonna look way better than just having something all just kind of look like wood. But I think I'm liking it. It's not perfect. I think I am going to lower this foundation a bit on the side. It just looks a bit stupid, honestly. All right. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Like, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we are getting, I don't know how far somewhere, but somewhere. Now, roof block palette. I was thinking like spruce or dark oak lining dark prismarine, but I'm not sure how great that'll really look. So I'm gonna get the dark prismarine out now. I'm just gotta see the way the color looks on there. I don't know where that would even be. I can't search, obviously, because, you know, no buttons. It's probably building block. There it is. Yeah, we'll just make the whole roof dark prismarine, and then we'll see kind of how the trims work on it. All right, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll do this with a Wii wheel. So, you know, I don't know if anyone wants to see that, but we'll see. Okay, I like the prismarine. I do like it. It's kind of an interesting block choice. I don't know if everybody's gonna like it, but I think I might put a trim on it. I might not, honestly. I think it looks pretty good, but I get if you don't like it, but I don't know. We'll see. Any minute now. Just like any minute you'll subscribe to this channel, you know? It's crazy. Turn that little bell on. I don't know, I never said that before, but the bell probably does something, you know? All right, let's see what we're working with here. Okay. I think with some windows and like spruce accents, it'll start looking pretty good, but everything just takes 10 times longer because I'm building it with a guitar. It's just not really working out too well. All right, I'm gonna get this kind of like porch thing in. I don't really have anything like too specific planned here. I think just something like this, kind of come out 2 blocks, maybe 3, and it'll match up with the height of this. All right, you'll make this one come out a bit more. Just an extra block. There'll be a railing on that, obviously, but okay, I'm liking it. We're getting the shape kind of coming out here. It's going pretty good, I think. All right, let's figure out where the windows and stuff are gonna go. We're gonna have a window here. I mean, a door here, my bad. Window here. I think I want like some kind of like spruce sign, like line here of some sort. So we won't make it too tall yet. I mean, we might. Kind of look stupid right now, but I'll have details, so it won't look as bad. And right here, I kind of want one like long window, but I'll have like stuff breaking it up. So it'll be like 3 like smaller windows basically side by side. It's not looking bad. It's not bad at all, honestly. And then on the right side, I want some kind of like sunroom. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, honestly. I'm kind of planning on having it on some kind of like wooden porch. That's why I don't have the foundation going over there. And it'll probably be on a spruce, especially with this block palette we got going on right now. Spruce will definitely be the move. So let's think what to do next. I think what we do next is we get a bit of texturing on these walls, which like every step here is gonna take 5 years, but just the way it is. So we'll go with the classics. I don't know if diorite would look good with this kind of scale, so we're not gonna do diorite, but we'll get something higher. I don't know where it is. Probably in here. Concrete. We need white concrete powder and then calcite. Those are the 2 blocks we're gonna get here. While I'm here, I'm gonna get some spruce out. Let's move all these over. Just, yeah, some spruce accents because I know I'm gonna need them anyway, so I may as well get out of the way here. I don't know where signs would be. Obviously, in the tab that has signs is the picture. I'm a genius, intelligent. Let's grab these. Let's get these 2. Why not? Never know. All right. texturing is done for the white part, and I think it's looking pretty good, honestly. Like, we're getting there. All right, what we want to do here, I think it's signs going here, I think. All right, pretty simple. It's gonna be slow, but it'll be fine. Okay, and then in the middle, I think I want a trap door. Hopefully this looks as good as it looks in my head, but it might not. I think we can make this window taller. I don't think it'll kill anybody. Okay, okay. It's interesting. I don't know. Let's get these trap doors out, because I want to put like a trap door, like, I don't know, just under the roof overhang. I don't know the name of that, sorry. I'm not an architect. Oh. Okay, okay, wait a minute. It might look better closed. Honestly, we'll take a look at that. I don't know. Does it look better closed? I think we'll leave it like this for now, and we'll see what we decide to do with it later. Okay. All right, let's get some glass out, I guess, somehow, however I do that. I keep forgetting where the inventory is. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll put a door here and a window here. That'll be pretty chill. Nice little glass here. We're getting there. It doesn't feel like we're getting there because this is kind of an agonizing process, if I'm being 100% honest. Because every time I do something like that, where I misclick, I gotta hold this button for like 5 seconds, I get the block out, and then I gotta go all the way back to the other block, and it's like, oh, brother. But we're getting there. I don't think I feel like doing the back. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, no one cares, you know. That's okay. All right, real quick for this, I'm gonna need a fence, pale fence. Is what I'm looking for. Right here. Okay, it's cool. I think I don't know where it would even be. This. Get me out of here. Huge. All right, it's like this. I'll put a layer of glass behind it, and it'll be chill. You know, who cares? It'll be nice. I think that's good enough for texturing, honestly. I was going to do more blocks, but I think that looks pretty good. I don't want to overcomplicate it. All right, with all this stuff done, let's get a fence in real quick, just around this kind of porch area. I don't know what to call it. What do you call this thing? I don't know. I want some stairs real quick, too. Let's get those. I keep forgetting how to open the inventory for some reason. All right. Okay. We're getting there. I need glass blocks for this thing right here. This one? Yep. Yeah, my connected glass texture is cooking these. Let's get, like, gray wool out to black out these windows, because I'd rather not be able to see in here. Just get reminded that I didn't do an interior. You know, not the best thing for me right now. All right. That window isn't like ideal, but if I put glass there, you can see the door on the side, so it's just not really an option. But overall, I'm liking the way this house is coming along. I gotta get some more spruce details around. I think I am going to actually end up doing like a bit of a roof that comes off here-ish. I can't really point too specifically, but I think it'll look pretty good. Let's get the, I don't know, slabs out, I guess. Not a fan at all. That looks actually like genuinely terrible. Maybe I actually don't hate that. I don't think I hate that. All right, I'm gonna ignore this for a minute. I'm gonna build this sunroom thing, and I hate that I committed to this, but I committed to it, so I gotta build it. Kind of got inspired by some like random house I saw on Google Earth a few days ago. I keep forgetting how to open the inventory. It's this stupid. I keep forgetting there's a button. This is not a button. What even is this? I've never played Guitar Hero. Anyway, just get all the spruce blocks out and some like light gray glass, I guess. So we'll do kind of like 5 or so blocks here. I don't know how many that is, but I'm sure it'll look good. Same thing over here. All right. I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's see how that shape looks. That's really not bad. Maybe like one more like this and then the stair. But other than that, I think it's good. Yeah, I think we just run with that. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay. I'm probably supposed to connect these, I guess. I don't know. Something like this. And maybe here as well. I don't know. All right. What are we looking like here? That's not bad. I'm not sure how well that fits with the rest of the build. I don't particularly care. Looks fine to me. All right. That's the sunroom done. I put a little bit of foundation down there. It looks all right. I think all I'm gonna do now, get some lanterns around, maybe some flowers, flower pots. Finish that awning thing on the left. I'm not sure if I'm really liking this. Well, let me be honest. I'm not really liking this. So We'll see. I think I'm gonna destroy it and just redo it with slabs, and we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, a couple more details, and I'm done. All right, I don't hate that. Maybe add a support down there. I don't know if it lines up. Not really. You can just do fence. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. It's not perfect, but maybe put a wall on the bottom of that fence just to kind of make it fit more. We'll do stone, some stone wall of some sort. One of these. I'm having a blast. All right, I think path, and then I'm done. I literally think that's it. At least that I need to do, you know what I mean? I think we're done. All right, that's the build. I'm gonna switch to mouse and keyboard so I actually fly around and look at this thing without getting a headache. All right, that's the house. I'm honestly really happy with it. It was a lot harder than I thought to play with a guitar. I mean, I expected it to be difficult, but this took me 2 hours. This would normally take me like half an hour, maybe. It's a really cool looking house. I like the block palette I went for, even though that's not really part of the challenge. I like this like sunroom thing over here. Obviously, ideally, I'd put like an actual interior in it, but it's just not really in the scope of this video. I didn't do the back too detailed either. But for what I was working with here, which is, you know, a guitar, I'm really happy with it. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more challenges like this, you know, let me know. You know, I'll do more, I guess. I'll put myself through this pain again, if it's what people want. But yeah, like the video, subscribe, join the Discord, join the Patreon, and yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Thanks for watching. And of course, thank you to my patrons, Aelic, ThaMango, Luke 007, Tommi, Natural High, and Sai. I appreciate your support, and yeah, see ya.